Hello, welcome yogis to our Wednesday restorative practice. If you're looking to slow down and really connect to that inner space, that inner self, to slow and focus the mind, you are in the perfect place. That's exactly what our restorative practice does. It helps us to slow down and bring that intentional relaxation into the body. My name is Jill Entiknap, and I am the lead trainer and founder of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio, and I am so happy to have you here. So for our restorative practice, we utilize props to support the body into relaxation. So I recommend that you have a blanket, maybe a couple blocks, and a bolster or a long, firm pillow. If you don't have a bolster, you can always use another blanket. You can always use a pillow from your bed, just anything that gives you some support and release. And we are going to start our practice today in our supported butterfly pose. So taking your blanket and rolling up your blanket and placing it underneath your bolster or your pillow to create a nice gentle decline. And then bring your tailbone right to the base of that bolster. Bring the soles of the feet together. The knees come out wide and place those blocks underneath the knees so that the knees can be nice and supported as you start to lay yourself back onto your bolster, letting your hands come down by your side, letting those knees come out wide. I invite you here to close down your eyes and draw your awareness inward, connecting to the body, noticing if there's anywhere in this opening posture that you can allow yourself to relax and release a little bit more. And then start to become aware of your breath. And what I invite you to focus on with your breath is that full exhale. The exhale offers a really nice relaxation and release for the body. So let's do a breath practice here where we inhale for the count of 4, pause, and then exhale for the count of 8. Something that can be helpful with this breath practice is to engage the Ujjayi breath, which is pressing the tongue against the roof of the mouth. This becomes an audible breath. You can also tuck the chin toward the chest, lengthening out through the spine, and create that restriction through that tuck of the chin. Let's take an inhale for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. And then exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can continue with this breath, leaning into that exhale for release and relaxation, or you can shift into a balanced breath, a box breath, or natural breathing. You decide what breath practice draws you in, but allow your mind to stay focused and connected to the exhale. Allow yourself to feel into that natural relaxation. Maybe you start to notice different parts of your body relax, release, and let go. Maybe you start to notice different parts of your body come online. Not through engagement, but through release. In our more active practices, we engage isolated parts of the body. And in our restorative practice, we can relax isolated parts of the body simply by shifting our awareness to that particular area. So if you want to release a little bit more through the hips, just allow the mind to focus on the hips and consciously give that area permission to relax. When your mind wanders, because it will, draw your awareness back to your breath. Let's take 3 more rounds of intentional breath here. And then flip your palms down into the mat. Slowly, gently press the upper body up. Let's remove the blocks from underneath the knees. See if there's a little bit more space for the knees to open. Get nice and tall. And then we're going to inhale and arch the spine forward and exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, arch the spine forward and exhale, round the spine back. Moving really slow and gentle as you inhale, arch forward. And as you exhale, round back. 2 more. Inhale, arch forward. And exhale, round back. Last one. Inhale, arch forward. And exhale, round back. Come to that neutral spine. Let's take the left foot and send it out long, keeping the right foot tucked in. You can either keep your block underneath the knee, or maybe you want to slide your bolster underneath that knee. And then you can leave your blanket, maybe unrolling the blanket and placing it underneath the head for a little bit of extra comfort and support through the neck. So I call this fallen tree. If we were standing, this would be our tree pose. Let's let the back come down, let the knee come out. I invite you to take your hands onto your hips and inhale, feel the body expand. And exhale, feel the body sink into the floor. Inhale, expand. Exhale, sink the body into the floor. If at any time throughout your restorative practice you need to shift or adjust the body, know that that's absolutely okay. I feel it's important to acknowledge that if your body or your mind starts to get busy as your body comes into stillness, know that you're not alone and do your best to focus on your breath. Let the breath anchor you into the present moment. Let the breath anchor you into your space. And slowly, gently draw that right knee in. Wrap the hands around the knee. Draw the knee in toward the chest. Maybe you feel some compression through that right hip. Let's shift the knee over to the left, bringing it across the front line. And then over, open it up, out to the right. And bring it across, over, and across. Open up. Come back through center. Let's extend that leg up high. If you can, reach for the back of that leg anywhere that you can. Maybe it's the calf, maybe it's the knee, maybe it is the thigh. Let's take a moment with that leg extended to roll out the ankle. And start to release that foot down. Switch out the bolster, bring it onto the opposite side. If you need to shimmy yourself on your mat, that's totally okay. And we'll bring that left foot into the inside edge of the right leg and let that left hip open nice and gently. Maybe you place your hands on your hips to check in that they're nice and square. And come back to your breath. See if there's anywhere that you can soften and relax in the body. You want to feel a nice straight line from the crown of the head all the way down the right side through that right leg. Nice and straight, everything aligned. I often have students that take a restorative practice say, I feel like I'm doing nothing. And I find that to be such an interesting statement because we've become a society of doing, rushing, intensity, constant engagement. And so when we slow ourselves down, we can have all kinds of stories connected to slowing down. These stories can be connected to not being productive or wasting our time. But the fact is, our body, especially our nervous system, needs this slow, intentional relaxation. It's so important that we disconnect to reconnect to ourselves, to our bodies, our minds, our emotions. Let's take a few more rounds of breath here. And then let's bring that left knee in toward the chest, wrap the hands around the knee, draw the knee in. You can send that leg straight up, reaching for the back side of the leg. Take a moment to roll out the ankle. Point and flex the foot. And start to release that leg down. Flip your palms, press yourself up. Get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you forward fold. As you come into this gentle forward fold, let's take the left hand to the outside edge of the right leg. Wherever it lands, it can be on the knee. Maybe it's more forward to the ankle, wherever it lands. And then draw the right shoulder back, gaze back. Let's take a few rounds of deep breath here. Let the body come back through center. Take a nice big inhale as you lengthen and exhale as you twist. Draw that left shoulder back, gaze back. Remember to breathe in your twist, deep breaths. Let's come back through center. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, forward fold. Bring that torso back through center. We're going to shift onto our stomachs. Let's grab our blanket, fold your blanket up kind of like so, and place that along the midsection of your mat. You may want to clear the other props out of the way. We'll just use our blanket for this posture. And we're going to bring our torso down onto that blanket, kind of the low belly. Stack the palms on top of one another and let the forehead rest down. Decide what feels right for the distance between your feet. You may have to try to open them up toward the corners of the mat or draw them close together. Let's bring in some nice relaxation here. See if you can let the chest sink a little bit more into the floor. Let the elbows sink a little bit more into the floor. Sometimes we have the idea that relaxation is something that we have to earn. We've done enough to earn relaxation. And that really isn't the case. The body requires intentional relaxation. The nervous system requires intentional relaxation. So as we slow down in our restorative yoga practice, we are giving the body what it needs to help it to function. It may feel good in your body to create a little bit more pressure with the blanket, and you can just tilt the pelvic bone a little bit more in toward the blanket and feel into that pressure. With each exhale, see if you can allow the body to sink and release. Give yourself full permission to relax here as much as you can. Let's take 3 more deep belly breaths here. With each exhale, allow the body to sink a little bit more into the floor. Lift your head, hands come underneath the shoulders, press the body up. Walk your hands back, remove that blanket, and let's complete today's class in a seated position. Come into that nice, easy seat. If sitting cross-legged feels uncomfortable for you, you can always extend the legs out. And let's tuck the chin to the chest as we draw the shoulders back and take 3 deep breaths into the upper back. So really deep breath. See if you can feel it expand into the upper back. Slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Take one more time over to the right and over to the left. Bring the chin back through center. Let's parallel the chin to the floor. And then inhale, tilt the chin to the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, chin to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, chin to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Come back through center. Palms come to press at heart center. Take a moment to honor yourself for slowing down, for creating the space for intentional, mindful relaxation, observing of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Take a moment to be grateful for anything that came to the surface of your awareness throughout today's practice. If it came to you and through you, it is important. Thanks for being here, for being a part of this community. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this class, know that you can always come back to it, like, save, share, follow. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide.